No, it's still quiet. Dude, what the fuck? It's max volume in both Chrome and... I have the YouTube extension, but I might have gotten rid of it. Volume Master. What? Yeah. Wait a minute, dude. Wait a fucking minute. Do you have root access to my PC? Are you gonna mine crypto on this bitch? Bro, I don't... What the fuck? What did I give you control of? Alright, let's go fucking... Here, I got 500%. What is this?
He looks around.
Not enough Luminites.
There are none, so naturally.
That's good, right? That sounds good.
Not enough Luminites.
Okay. Okay.
Not enough Luminites.
Alright, let's watch Royce DuPont. Wait, I just need to...
Actually, I stand.
How do you...
The other day, I'm on a crowded bus when a pregnant lady walks on. She looks around for an empty seat, but there are none, so naturally, I stand up and offer her mine. $62,300. We have 45 minutes left on this bus. My time is worth $150,000 an hour, and I'm even prorated. She's stunned. And of course, your water break was fucking more yesterday. I'm sorry, you don't look familiar to me. So how is it possible that I impregnated you? She hits the floor. First you want the seat. What's next? Alimony? I'm not paying for little Ricky's quinceanera. If you give up your seat on the bus, you give up your seat.
Yes!
The other day, I'm on a...
Okay, so finally, I can toughen up you chatters, dude. I feel like I've been trying to get through to you on this business advice, but it's not hitting you. So I brought in a professional speaker, okay? Royce DuPont, one of the best and the brightest in the business world. He's a professional at this, and he's gonna get through you. He's gonna give you the knowledge you need to excel at business and life.
To catch a predator, you know what's...
The other day, I'm on a crowded
get a
bus
bunch of-
when a pregnant lady walks.
I want random scrolls. I want...
Not enough Luminites.
Culture. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's this dinosaur know about culture? He's not hip. He's not cool. If I'm not cool, then
Not enough
why do black
Luminites.
people let me use the N-word? Yeah, that's right. I got the pass.
enough
2011,
Luminites.
my sister married a black guy, and on their wedding day,
Not
I
enough
asked him,
Luminites.
"Hey brother, and your brother, if I could have the pass." He said yes. That was 12 years ago. Out of my back pocket right here. I can say it whenever I want, guys. All right? Excuse me? No. That's not no. I don't want to, actually. Say it when it feels right. You guys, that's, no, well, okay, well, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I'll say it. You want to hear it?
I don't.
I'll say it.
I don't. I don't want to hear it.
Are in battle.
Culture.
This happened with Hoodat. I don't remember what video it was, but definitely Hoodat gave me the pass with us. I don't want it. Don't need it. Remember, not a pass that I need, want, or will use.
My old man was a
Are in
hard
battle.
Once he found me and my friend in our basement, high on alcohol. And when he saw the bottle, he ripped it out of my hands, poured the rest of it on the table. All right, hotshot, you like Adderall so much, prove it. By the end of the night, I finished the entire bottle. I was 6 years old, and I've been taking 80 milligrams of Adderall. And no, I am not addicted to Adderall. I don't need it to do anything, all right? I just prefer it when I'm conscious. So if anyone has a fucking problem with that, they can come step up to me right now.
More Luminites.
Good.
Need more Luminites.
Stimulated chatter, bro. I unironically take 80 milligrams of Adderall a day. Oh, that's huge.
AI will be the end of us. Robots will replace humans in every sector of the workforce. Good. The other day, I was at a coffee shop, and after pouring me a black coffee, the barista asked me for a 20% tip. You know who doesn't ask me for a 20% tip when I want coffee? My dad. Yesterday, I was at a restaurant and I ordered a chicken schnitzel, and when the bill came, gratuity was included. You know who doesn't include gratuity without asking me? My air fryer. This morning,
Reach.
I paid $500 for a hand job. You know who doesn't charge me for intimacy? My Autoflow 3000, my Platinum Browser subscription, my life. Objects don't need tips. It's there to serve. That's it. And guess what? I'm here for it. AI will be the end of us. Robots.
Our kids are too coddled for the real world. What happened to all the tough kids, huh? Where did they go? This is my son's bully. I'm teaching him how to fight. Uncle Sam says I can't hit my son. Fine, asshole. Philip, look at this first. He loves this shit. Oh no, what if he gets hurt? I don't care. That's what life insurance is. I can't do it. So help me God. My son will.
He should have more. That's funny. This must have unironically converted somebody.
Never meet your heroes. The other day, I ran into Ron Jeremy. We started talking.
Need more Illuminates.
Which pose he uses, how often he uses them. When we got to the front line, Ron offered to pay my coffee.
Need more Illuminates.
Stand-up guy, right?
Listen. I'm ready.
The guy who showed me reverse cowgirl, the guy who invented
Need more Illuminates.
children,
Make choice.
Mr. Barista. There he was, my hero. Deadbeat fucking
Well, at least he made her day worse. You know what I'm saying? At least he made her day. At least something was salvaged.
All right, let's talk about edging. Men do this to supercharge their libido for a night out on the town. It makes them more attractive, more aggressive, and
Forces
confident.
are in battle.
It's also a deeply respected tradition in Eastern philosophy. Means before. Jump means bust. Jump
Can't be true.
or bust. In the Art of War, Sun Tzu dedicates a whole chapter to this. See, he knew that self-inflicted blue balls makes you a more intimidating person to
He
negotiate.
doesn't do that.
After all, what's more scary than a guy who's been denied his time? That's why I always edge before big meeting. When I walk in that meeting, I need the client to know that my balls are blue as the sky. And I'm not gonna bust until I've got exactly what I want. Questions? Yeah.
Are they blue right now?
Let's go back to the board. All right, let's talk about edging. Men do this to supercharge their...
Are you interested in therapy?
Minimal.
Thank God. I'm telling you, the worst thing a man can ever do
Yes.
is change.
So
Because
true.
the second you're wrong. Women don't know they're wrong. So why should you? You think I want to talk about being molested as a kid once a week? No thanks, man. No thanks. I'm good. I'm fine. I think I'm good on therapy. Thank you very much. Instead, why don't you just go take what happened to you, do it to someone else until you feel better. It's that simple.
That's just...
Yeah, and I just gave it to you for free. Are you interested in therapy?
Let's say you're talking to a potential new client.
Okay. All right. New client. New
In that
client.
scenario, what is the Royce choice? Do you accept the low ball or do you
Need more Illuminates.
reject? Right. Now that you projected the low ball, are you gonna counter with a higher price? Or
Need more Illuminates.
and we'll threaten him by putting a gun up to his head, right? That'll do it. If you really want to get what you want, you'll threaten him in your own way. So, how are we gonna do? We're gonna split our wrists like an amateur, or we're gonna hang ourselves with a noose like a man. It's noose. It's always noose. Stool or desk, guys? Stool. Yep. Let's say you're on the stool and he's still not budging. What do? You actually kill yourself, or give the rope some slack? Give the rope some slack, just enough so it doesn't tighten when you land. reject, threaten your own life. You stool slack. Let's say you're
Brilliant.
talking to a potential new.
I think he's got
I was
one.
at the gym last night and the lady at the front desk told me to enjoy my workout. Is that a fucking joke? I canceled my membership on the spot. You think I'm here to have fun? I'm wearing a diaper right now. What I'm about to do to myself should be illegal.
This is me
If these aren't
every
worth 90
single
minutes of my
morning.
entire life, then I didn't train harder than last time. Enjoy my workout? No. Enjoy cleaning my piss, vomit, and pre-workout off the squat rack. I was at the gym last night and the lady at the front desk told me to enjoy.
There's always a better
Okay.
deal. Last month, I had a wedding in Denver. But Jesus, flights are crazy, right?
Yep.
It's cheaper to fly to LA. Flight takes off, a couple hours in, looking out the window, see the Rocky Mountains. What do? Shit myself. Start jerking off. Man, it was nice. Women were screaming, kids were crying. Everyone had their phones out. Whites, blacks, Latinos, they all wanted to. He was begging me to stop. But I could just, the pilot had no choice but to make an emergency landing in, you guessed it, Denver, Colorado. Sure, spent the night in jail, and now I'm on this stupid fucking list, but I saved $142. There is always a better deal. Always.
Why are you guys doing this? This is like easy stuff. This is like day one stuff. Start getting more money. And with $142, think about the gifted subs you can buy to get more knowledge. I just feel like hopefully this is opening your eyes. I'm just hoping it's opening your eyes to what's possible. I think people are so rigid in these lanes they take to try and figure out how to get success. Like this guy's showing you there's so many different ways.
Competition is good. And if you don't have competition, then make something up. Imagine that there's someone out there working harder than you.
Impossible.
For me, I don't have to. I'm a paranoid schizophrenic.
Diagnosed last year. Even when there's no one else in the room working harder than me, I think there is. Every time I'm pitching to a client or a boardroom, I think there's a guy right behind me pitching an even better idea. I'm on constant fucking edge, man.
Competition is good. And if you don't have competition,
These guys, so I only watched 3 of these, but they were cracking me up.
Royce, how are you going to make $8 million in 2 weeks? You're crazy. Crazy. Love that word. Crazy means that you are able to see things that aren't actually there. When I was 9 years old, I saw the twin I absorbed in my mother's womb standing at the edge of my bed. Netflix. This was in 2004. When I tell my friends that story, they say, Royce, we're worried about you. You actually might be clinically insane. I say, thanks, Brian. By the way, how's your stock in Blockbuster doing?
So
Royce,
fucking true!
How are you going to make 8...
So fucking true, dude! Unironically! These doubters and fakes, bro.
You want to build the risk of the future, take out a check, but not the great threat. I have 18 different credit card contracts, and his credit score is dumpster. Without paying upfront in cash, he will never be able to buy a home. He will never be able to buy a car. Or something priceless. I started with nothing. Imagine what my son can do if he starts with less than nothing.
Good work. Good work, dude. You know, sometimes rich parents, they spoil their kids. The kid doesn't learn work ethic. Think about it. Think about it. You do the opposite, it must work.
You always want to surround yourself with friends and colleagues who are smarter, more successful than you, right? Wrong. Why would you ever want to be the weakest link in the room? You guys want to meet my best friend? This is Chipmunk lives outside my compound in Fort Lauderdale, don't you, Chipmunk? See, this guy lost everything in the housing crash. doesn't know
Our
anything.
forces are in
He
battle.
definitely doesn't know what a capitalization rate is. What was that, Chipmunk?
The net operating income over the current net value.
I don't think it is. Get out of here. Go. Get out. No, you fucked it up.
Our forces are in battle.
That isn't actually.
That's a good.
You always want to surround yourself with friends and colleagues.
That's a good one.
Our forces are in battle.
If you want to build for your future,
Autism is a choice.
Bold. Sorry,
Here's the autism spectrum, and all of us fall on it, right? I don't think I fall.
Forces are in battle.
Who's that? Is that Royce? I'm all the way over here. I'm not on the spectrum.
Holy Sigma.
I choose to not be there. I choose to not be autistic. You probably think I'm here. Or here. Or here. I'm all the way over here, man. Well, you get the point. You get the point. Let's get back to talking about which foods have the weirdest textures. We're on old bread, right? You got crunchy and slimy. Only when it's wet, right? It can only be slimy when it's wet. Why don't you come up with the word? Autism is a choice.
That's fucking good. I mean, this guy's killing it. These are really fucking true. What's funny is I read the comments and some people think they're jokes. Isn't that crazy?
Our forces
Like I
are
read the
in
comments, people are
battle.
like, oh, ha, ha, ha. They're laughing at it. They're not even learning from it. Isn't that fucking wild? It's like you can literally hand deliver knowledge, life-changing knowledge, and people will still, they'll push it away. They'll pretend it's a fucking joke. They'll, anything to not let the knowledge in their brain. I hope you guys have been seriously sitting down taking notes. Peebo G.
Well, why should they get aboard the flight before me? What? Because I got PTSD. I got PTSD.
From what?
When I was 8, I walked in on my parents.
I think a lot of kids walk in on their parents.
Yeah, well, you didn't let me finish. I walked in on my parents. Dude, missionary. Imagine that. As a kid, knowing that you were probably conceived in the most vanilla sex position possible. What's more traumatic, Brittany? Watching your best friend blown to smithereens on a battlefield? Or watching your dad lay pipe to your mom like he's some loser theater kid? Want to get there and show him how it's done myself.
You wanted to have sex with your mother.
Oh, God, you journalists are all the same. No, I didn't want to have sex with my mother. I wanted to fuck her so I could show my dad how it's done. Well, why should they get aboard the flight before me? What? Because I got PTSD?
Here knows what the #1 time waster in America is right now. Nope, it's not Netflix. No, it's not watching porn. It's not watching porn. No, the #1 time waster in America is holding the door for people.
Yes.
Studies show that the average
Insane.
American spends 2 years holding the door for others.
Need more Illuminates.
That's about $2 million per person, which is about $1 billion in total. I don't hold the door for people because I'm rude. I don't hold the door for people.
Our forces are in battle.
Opening the door for others. Closing the door. Fear knows what the #1 time.
This is. There's people who actually talk like this. This guy does, for real. I talk like this. This is the most real shit I've ever seen. Their podcast is great. What's their podcast? I mean, this is really funny. I only found out about this recently. But I mean, to have that many bangers in a row, bro, that's heat. That's just heat. Friday, almost Friday. Almost Friday. Almost Friday media. What are
Need
they?
more Illuminates.
Almost Friday TV.
Not enough Illuminates. Not enough Illuminates.
So, it's 11:26 on a Friday night. Why am I here?
Because we're 6 hours away from the largest bubble in the history of capitalism bursting.
A few tech titans want a new house in Colorado.
Netflix announced they'll no longer support password sharing.
go into effect?
We project midnight.
So what? We pay for what we watch. That's fair. It's about time someone put a fucking limit on this thing.
Well, that's the problem, sir. There is no limit.
What do you mean?
Netflix isn't putting a limit on accounts.
She just fucking said it. Is someone gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here?
Users are going to be grandfathered in, which means you, sir, are going to be paying for every user logged into your account.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, Claire, I gave you a login.
Need more
So if you
Illuminati.
just log out, then I guess I'm good. Thanks for the heads up, guys.
Well, sir, you gave me your password, and I might have shared that with,
I want everyone to put their hands up. Claire, the login.
Need more Illuminates.
What you got over there, little guy? What is that, a hand? I want you to keep those hands up. Shared it with anyone outside this room.
Sir, we ran the numbers, and in the United States alone, your password was shared over 1.3 million times.
1.3 million people. That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Not people, devices. iPads, smartwatches, TVs at Airbnbs.
They add up real fast.
Yeah, do they?
6 people
Not
will
enough
share your
Illuminates.
at 8 iterations. We're looking north of 1.5 million. At 9 iterations,
How many iterations are we at right now at this moment?
my best guess, 12. Sir, when that clock strikes midnight, that first monthly payment is going to be greater than all the US dollars currently in circulation.
At least we can save you some money. Send me your login again, and we can revoke the privileges of everyone on your account.
We were the first family online blog to use Netflix.
Our
Back
forces
then,
are in battle.
to watch a movie, you had to wait 5 days for the U.S. Postal Service to hand deliver us.
This is a what's the movie? Margin Call. This is a perfect Margin Call parody, by the way. If you haven't seen Margin Call, you have to watch it. At least watch this scene with Jeremy Irons. It's so good. This is when the music stops. You hear that? Silence.
Now my smart fridge plays Emily in Paris on repeat 24/7.
Give us your login. We can take care of this
Janet,
for
give me
you.
a car service for Phil Brexon. We need him here 10 minutes ago.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Phil Brexon? The intern from 2 years ago.
Why are we trying to contact a fucking intern?
Dear God. It's not even.
This is on his fucking account.
Jesus, Todd, you make 7 figures a year. You can't even get your own fucking account?
Sir, we found Bill's cell and address. Tried calling, but no luck. We should just let the intern foot the bill. We're not liable.
All of us are liable. We have streamed entire seasons of shows. We mortgaged that boy's life so that we could watch Stranger Things, Outer Banks, F is for Family, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt!
We have to tell him to change his password.
Sir, I spoke to Phil's landlord. She says he hasn't left the apartment all week.
Thank you, Janet. We do one big thing in this life.
It's this. Ethan. What's this?
Go!
Forces are in battle.
I already know. Just getting my money's worth.
You wanna do a note down? Oh, orange is the new black. Funny.
Please just let me watch!
If you don't change your Netflix password right now, you will never financially recover this. Change your password.
My ex changed my password months ago.
What?
She was just using me for my account. I don't have access.
Then just cancel your card.
Cancel my card! All my accounts, all my passwords. It'd be such a hassle to relink everything. I can't do that.
Give me your phone.
No! No! Please. How am I supposed to finish the Attack on Titan?
Go on Hulu or pirate it.
What?
He's zeroed. Let's get out of here.
Wait. I don't have Hulu. How do I?
I'll send you my login.
That's great. These guys rule. Wow, I'm glad it's a new discovery. You guys are funny. Yeah, Black Mirror song. You know, interestingly though, I do have to do. God damn it. That's it. I should just present them. Is the password sharing stuff for Netflix has been a massive success. They cracked down on it. Everyone was like, oh, who knows? People might leave. People might get fed up. And they just did. They just booked it. And so everyone else is going to do it too. Like, it's just increased subs. Let's see.
I want to tell you guys a little story. Two boys grow up in the same neighborhood. One rich and one poor. The rich kid is gifted an iPhone on his 9th birthday. And by his 12th birthday, he is fully addicted to porn. Now, the poor kid, he can't afford an iPhone, so he doesn't discover porn until he's a fully grown adult. You want to know where those two men are now? The rich kid inherited $10 million and now runs his dad's hedge fund. His wife has double D's and both of his kids go to Dartmouth. As for the poor kid, the kid who had no access to porn, gunned down, getting lit by coincidence?
Can't be. It can't be.
I'll tell you guys.
It can't be. I mean, that tracks. That tracks, bro. Unironically, that makes a lot of sense.
How busty is your wife? Studies show that there is a direct relation between your wife's bustiness and your annual income. So let me ask you this: how busty is your girlfriend? No one is going to take you seriously if they know your wife has beat up. How do you expect to get a promotion, let alone make a sale, if everyone knows your wife is fucking hell? Customers just gonna feel bad for you, man. What kind of idiot is gonna buy you a dime whose wife doesn't even have back problems? Wake up, muchachos! How busty is your wife?
The back problems thing I heard is real. I mean, it's like someone get reductions just because it's fucking, it legitimately actually causes long-term back pain, which is crazy that you could like. I mean, of course, yeah, in theory it is, but like, I guess it's more common than you think.
Our forces
How did you just find this out? Oh, I didn't just find this out. I'm just saying. I know. Do your fingers have the same problem? No, I don't have back problems from carrying around my very normal hands. All right. Wear a backpack with a dumbbell in it. I guess that could work. If you have gigantic boobs, could you just wear a really heavy backpack and then it balances it out? Does that solve the problem? Like a counterweight? I'm just thinking out loud here. Does make cardio harder. It might hurt your shoulders. Now you have shoulder problems. That reminds me of Happy Gilmore, where the old lady is like, they're making her knit. My fingers hurt. Oh, did they hurt? Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
Our forces are in battle.
Yeah, I think we got them all.
I want to tell you guys a little story.
There's no more scroll up. We might have got them all.
Forces are in battle.
Wait.
All right, I'll sell it to you for
You didn't get the
10
most
grand.
valuable.
No deal? All right, guys, no deal on the final offer, which means our back's against the wall, and we have to use a DuPont ultimatum. I haven't had a drink in 14 years, but you made me feel pretty powerless right there. So I think it's gonna relapse and Last time I had a tequila soda, I was found in the net under the Golden Gate Bridge. Time before that, I tried to kill a room full of people. So, bottoms up. See you now, asshole.
I'll take the deal.
Take
Our
the 10 grand.
forces are in battle.
You know what? All right, I'll sell it to you for 10 grand.
Easy,
No deal?
dude.
All right, guys, no deal.
Get the deal and the drink.
In a one-on-one business negotiation, you are pretty much guaranteed to win the argument if you pull a gun on it, right? But Royce, what if I'm trying to win multiple people over? What if I'm trying to win over a board?
What if you're trying to win over a whole chat? Oh, interesting. What if you're trying to win over a whole chat? Thousands of people. Interesting. Guess you're always ready. I guess you're always ready. What if you just stay strapped? He can't shoot all of us? You know what? I can't shoot everybody, but the amazing thing is I don't have to fire into the crowd anymore, you know what I'm saying? For example, okay? All right? Everyone say goodbye to Wally MD. Let's say goodbye to Wally. He's a doctor? He's ready. Oh, shit. Oh, Satan streamer. Keep it sane, dude. He retires next week. I just gave him one shot, dude. One bullet. Oh, 50 Cent took 9, bro. Legitimately. You can't get one bullet? Come on, bro. Seriously.
Our forces are in battle.
There were a way to threaten multiple lives at once.
Our forces are in battle.
Barbara?
Ready to kill.
In a one-on-one business negotiation.
Powerful stuff. Anyway, that's Royce DuPont, business legend. I hope you all learned a thing or two. I hope you feel a little bit smarter. Damon, you can leave. Yeah, true. Let Damon out, dude. He gets the pass. He was gonna be out anyway. Are you gonna restream the Tucker Putin interview? As a true patriot, of course I am. Oh, you know what I might be doing? Have you guys ever heard of the Trillionaire Grindset podcast? Have you guys heard of them? Or no, it was Trillionaire Mindset, maybe? Sorry, it's not Grindset, it's Mindset. They were, yeah, they're now Pay Pigs. They changed their name to Pay Pig. I think they changed their name again to Ben and Emil. They asked me to be on. So I think I'm going to do it. We're going to talk about China and I think the dead internet theory and a couple things. I think it'll be really fun. They don't live too far from me, so I think it'll be fun. It'll be cool. I mean, some of the guys that have a similar vibe. And it's like, you know, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. They seem like They seem like a cool group of people. So that's the plan. I think we're gonna do that. What was the news with Otto earlier? This is the news with Otto, baby. You call yourself Ben Cells? Yo, Big A, is there for real going to be a Dark Souls-a-thon? I haven't planned it. I think COD-a-thon or Dark Souls-a-thon. Yeah, I'll do a thon. I'll do a thon. Actually, a perfect time to do that. Here's something. I'm planning a trip to Tahiti because my wife and I wanted to go to Tahiti for our honeymoon, but we couldn't on account of it was blocked. And so I've got a trip to Tahiti for around mid-late April happening. Yeah, locked, planned. So what if I cancel that and instead I stream Dark Souls every day? Huh? Wait. What if I just don't do... What if I, instead of doing that fun, you know, 9 days in Tahiti with my wife, I stay here with chat and I do Dark Souls every single day? No, what I'm thinking is, what if leading up to that, so that way, because I'm going to be gone, I'm going to take a break from streaming, so leading up to it, I do a thon. And that way I'm like ready for a vacation and I've streamed a lot of hours. That feels like could be a fucking good plan. Could be like an early April thing. That sounds pretty good to me. Dark Souls or COD? I don't know. We'll do one of the two. Dark Souls or COD? I had to, like, which one would be more fun? I don't know. Every COD game or every Dark Souls game? It really is a tough. I also had another idea. Oh wait, I literally did research for this idea. I found the time to beat in all the games. I was thinking about possibly doing a millennial-thon where we raise money for some, like, you know, it would be raising money for some, like, trans rights type thing, but it would be all of the Harry Potter games. It would be like Harry Potter 1 on the PS1. It would be like all of those, and then we would raise money. Because last time we raised money for something, Pop-a-thon raised money for Chillin' Dude's stroke recovery, which I think was cool. I mean, I had forgotten about that, but yeah, like, reach out to him recently. That could be really fun if I play like all the millennial games. Because I've never actually played them. I didn't play. I played like the Quidditch World Cup game, but I didn't play. No, I wouldn't include Lego because those games are fucking huge. They're super long. Potter, it would be like Harry Potter 1. It would be like in order of the movies. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. What about Legacy? I probably wouldn't even play Legacy. I mean, the point is not to make it as long as possible because I think it would be like a fun journey to do all the movies, like the. Also, I think Legacy, because it's open world, is not that fun because there's no ending. Distortion played all the different versions on different consoles last year. It was wild. Atrioc. Legacy's boring and bad. I mean, I only played it for 2 minutes and I didn't like it, but I have no main understanding of it. I played, sorry, let's get this on the screen. I played the Harry Potter game on the GameCube and my sister laughed at me constantly as I never understood anything going on. Then I kicked her ass in a Star Wars game. Talk shit, get smacked. Owned. Absolutely owned. Who here has a, wait, does anyone here have a sibling, and did you play games with them growing up? Does anyone have any like sibling game rivalry fight stories? Because I feel like I have. I mean, I've told this one, but I'll tell it again just because it's really one of my favorite stories of all time. I just want to tell you this. Maybe you haven't heard it because I don't know if we put it in a video. Okay, my parents left me and my brother alone for 4 days, 4-day weekend, because they went on a trip together, and I think I was 16 or 15. I was old enough to watch my brother. Okay, they left me alone, and my little brother and I were fighting a lot at the time. We were fighting a lot. And so my parents leave to go on this trip, and they're like, watch your brother, be okay. The first thing I do when they leave is start bullying my brother, my little brother, 3 years younger than me. So again, I'm like 16, he's like 13. I'm making fun of him, and I immediately bullied him off of, I believe to be the Xbox. Whatever it was, I think it was the Xbox. I bully him off the Xbox. Xbox was probably 360 maybe. I think I wanted to play Oblivion. And I've never been into that game. But I bully him off, and I'm like, I'm playing this. Like, what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm stronger than him. I'm bigger than him, so I can play the game. I'm bullying him. So that first night, I just grind the game. I'm playing the shit. I'm having a blast. All right. We have a ton of snacks. We have a ton of drinks in the fridge. Everything's stocked. I'm relaxing. I'm vibing. I'm in my element. I'm playing this game. Nobody's to bother me. No parents stopping me. I'm just enjoying myself. Then finally, 1 a.m. I'm done. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I zonk out. I go to bed. I might have even taken my parents' bed because it was nicer. I mean, I'm king of the house, baby. I go to my parents' house, I fall asleep. When I wake up, I sleep in. When I wake up, I go out and I notice immediately that in the living room, there's no TV. There's not a TV in the living room. This is not even where we have the Xbox. The TV's gone in the living room. That's fucking weird. Did we get robbed? I go over and I check my room. All of my entertainment stuff gone. All my DVDs, everything gone. I go to the room where we got the den where we have the gaming thing. The gaming console gone. The TV gone. Everything's robbed. I'm freaking out. I go to check Zach's room. It's my brother. It's locked. It's locked. I find out that he moved every single entertainment device, all gaming devices, into his room. I go back to check the fridge. All of the drinks, all of the fun drinks, all of the snacks are gone. He moved them to his room. Every single entertaining fun thing he has moved to his room and locked it. So I have 3 more days, 72 hours of absolute fucking boredom. I'm slamming the door. I'm so fucking shaking the thing. Zach, open this door. Didn't do it. Didn't open the door. I call my parents. I'm like freaking out. My dad laughs. My dad thinks it's so fucking funny. My dad's giggling like a fucking... You better deal with it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So nobody's enforcing. I can't. So I got nothing. So I start. My only plan is, I'm so fucking bored. My only plan is I'm gonna wait for him to go to the bathroom. And I legitimately tried to wait there for hours like a fucking stakeout to see if I can wait for him to go to the bathroom and then fucking do it. But like the one time he thought about opening the door, he saw me there and instantly locked it. Like I wasn't ready. Like he instantly locked it, and then by the time I he must have done it at night. He must have gone to the bathroom at night. I don't know what he fucking did, but I never caught him. I never got him. Which is very unfortunate. I didn't stay there for that long. I think what I did, I ended up like, I must have gone outside or something. I was so fucking bored. Because I didn't have a phone. Do you understand? This is pre-smartphone. I had nothing. I feel like I.
Forces
And we didn't have a friend that lived near us. Like I needed a car to get to a friend. I didn't have a car. I think I had somebody pick me up at Windsor, but it was like I couldn't have done anything. It was ridiculous. So why didn't you watch TikTok? Exactly what I'm saying. I couldn't do. So anyway, he outplayed me on that one. I would give him a check-in mate on that one. We used to fight. I remember we fought so hard. That's another. Okay, it was two-sided. Okay, but I'm only telling the stories where I'm the bad guy. Okay, because I feel like that's fair. I remember he got Luigi's Mansion for Christmas for the GameCube, and he was playing it. And again, we had like timeshare rules. It wasn't like I was bullying him off the GameCube. I wasn't allowed to. He had his time. But I remember he wasn't very fast at it because he was younger than me and whatever. So during my time playing it, I beat it first. Like I beat Luigi's Mansion before he did. You know, it was like a few days in. And I beat it and he cried. He like broke down crying. He said, like, it's not fair. Like, I didn't speedrun it or anything. I just played it. He just was slow. Yeah, that was a big moment. And then my dad, I think, was mad at me. Like, what do you want me to do? I didn't do anything wrong. I just beat it. But of course, he doesn't get games, so it was. Big A. I also had time rules. Wait, I can put you on the screen. And if my brother went over time, dude, it's so sick. This works right from Otto. You're crazy for this one. It works from the dashboard. I can literally pull it up right from the fucking dashboard. I don't even have to get the chat thing open. That's awesome. I literally, it was like, it works like magic. Like, it was intuitive. I just did it without even thinking, and it worked. I had time. If my brother went over time, I'd press our GameCube power button down and let the go begin to say. Guys, dude, if you don't know the old consoles, when you press the power button down, it doesn't turn off until you let go. It's like a grenade. It's like holding the fucking thing on a grenade. It's like a live grenade. That's so funny because once he presses it down, there's nothing you can do. It will shut down. You're now fucked. That's actually so sick. It's a dead man switch. That's super goated. It's actually really, really funny. I remember I was at my cousin's house for like a couple months in the summer. And they had an N64 with Rayman Legend, like Rayman 64. But it turns out that you needed a memory pack or something in you couldn't save that game. For whatever reason, you couldn't save the Rayman game without some kind of device. You needed a memory pack in your controller, or you needed something like it wouldn't save. The game was too big, and we didn't have one. And so, so what we would do is we would never turn the console off. It was me and my cousin all summer trying to beat this game, and we weren't very good at it, and it was pretty young. So we were playing it every day, never turning it off. We'd play for a few hours, keep it on. And right when we were trying to beat the final boss, I think, and we couldn't beat it, and we finally went to bed. And on that next day, we woke up, and my aunt and uncle had decided that they weren't watching us that day. They left, and my grandma came over to watch us. We woke up. She had turned off the console, cleaned up the controllers, and she's like, I made you cinnamon toast, or cinnamon, like, yeah, cinnamon toast. Like, we have the toast with this. And it was like, it was such a nice thing to do, the cinnamon toast, but we were so despondent. We were so sad. It was such an emotionally mixed moment where, yeah, I remember I wanted to be mad, but she's too sweet, so I didn't know what to do. I was, it really fucked. So I've never beaten the game. I've never beaten the game. My brother did that to my Pokemon when I caught a shiny. What a fucking op. I'm sorry, what? Why? What? He just didn't like you having a shiny? So he...
Not enough Luminites.
That's fucked up, bro. Did he know how rare they were? I assume he did. He just like a hater for real. This is more common. A lot of people did this. Because in Pokemon Red and Blue and maybe even Gold Silver, yeah, all of them, you couldn't have multiple saves. So if someone makes a new game and saves it, it just overwrites the other one. Yeah. And this happened all the time. This is very common, actually. You give your, a cousin or a brother or a sibling the cartridge, they make a new game, they save over your old one, you're fucked. This happens regularly and it sucks. What happened to me was, so I was on the bus to school. My parents wouldn't buy me Pokemon Red for whatever fucking reason. 1997. Parents don't buy me Pokemon Red. It's really fucked. Dude. Everyone in the world playing Pokemon Red. Or Pokemon. They wouldn't buy me Red or Blue. I'm on the bus. So but they buy me, it's not even like, they weren't religious or anything. I had Pokemon cards. They just wouldn't buy me the fucking game. They would only buy me the cards. So, I opened one of the packs and I got a shiny Nidoking. Shiny Nidoking seems like a pretty dope card. Not that great, but it was cool at the time. So I'm on the bus and this kid tells me, I have my trading card binder. Everyone used to have these binders. People would carry around and they would show their cards. And this kid goes, I'll trade you Pokemon Red for that shiny Nidoking. And in my head, I'm like, dude, this is the greatest fucking deal of all time. This is my whole, but I'm not letting him know. I'm a Sigma, dude. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can part with it. I don't know if I can part with it. But, okay, fine. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Fucking deal. So I give him, Nidoking, he gives me the red. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. I'm over the moon. I wanted to play this game forever. The second I get home from school, because he gave it to me on the way to school. The second I get home, I'm reading about Pokemon all day. I'm thinking about it. I get home, I plug it in, I start playing. I play for 4 hours straight. I mean, my eyes are bleary. I'm just sitting there on this little beanbag we had, and I played all day. And I'm having such a blast. Like, Pokemon's so great. It's what I always dreamed of. It's so fucking fun. And, I saved the game a bunch of times. And then, finally, my batteries die. My batteries die, like, while I'm playing. And I'm like, oh, well, good thing I saved. So I go to our fucking junk drawer. I find 2 loose batteries. I plug them in. I put it in. I turn up the game. The only option is new game. What? Excuse me? I hit new game. It's completely, all right, whatever. I start playing. I test it out. I play. I'm like, well, that's fucking weird. I try. I save. I turn off. I turn it back on. Only option is new game. This motherfucking kid had sold me a dead internal battery cart. They can't save. If the internal battery in the little fucking cartridge is dead, you can't fucking save the game. I don't even know how he got that card. It's 1997, bro. The game's new. Whatever it is busted. It can't fucking save. So, what I did, I guess I kind of scammed each other. But the thing is, I'm such a Pokemon addict. I'm such a gamer. I mean, to me, it's the fucking coolest thing in the world. I watch the cartoon all the time. I read the cards. Like, Pokemon is my life. I fucking love Pokemon. So what I do is after the end of school every day, I go home and I play the first 4 hours of Pokemon Red every day. For a full fucking month, I would get home from school and I would play up to Erica's gym every day. And my whole goal was to get faster and faster at it so I could see more of the game, which is what I did. Because I couldn't get to Erica's gym, but eventually I get to Erica's gym pretty consistently. And I was going through batteries like fucking crazy. It was, because it was the Game Boy Color. It was like one of the first ones, and it was like at 2 AAAs. But I remember it wasn't even AA's, like the old one was 2 AAAs. So it, like, they ran out fast. And I remember I tried everything. I tried like hot swapping it really fast. The second one battery leaves, even for a second, your thing's lost. So yeah, I grinded that game for a very long time, and eventually my parents saw, and I explained what's going on. They didn't really get it, but eventually they relented and they got me a Pokemon game. But yes, that was my first. That was like my introduction to speedrunning, if you think about it. I had this exact experience, but I'm born in 2000, so it was with Pokemon Fire Red. And what I did was have my Game Boy Advance always plugged in, and I'd sleep and wake up and finish the game after 19 days. Kids these days have it too easy. You can keep it plugged in, bro. Connect to the wall. That's fucked up. Do an Erica's Gym speedrun right now to see if you can... I mean, I'm sure I couldn't still do it, but I could at the peak of the grind. I could go through Rock Tunnel blind. And that's on God. Which is pretty fucking swag. You can go through Rock Tunnel blind. You got shit going, bro. One time I stayed up so late to play The Sims, spending hours building a house until my dad woke up, saw me, and got so angry and tried to turn the PC off. It's fucked up. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I remember one of the biggest fights I ever got in with my dad was when he unplugged my PC during a League of Legends game.
Our forces are in battle.
He still talks about it. I think we mentioned it during our stream together. Because it was a ranked game, bro. It was when I was really grinding. You lost me. I think it was like when it was like I was high up and then we were winning the game. He cost me a win, which is like at the time my everything. I got so mad. It was a real fucking. We had a real. That was one he regretted because he didn't get it. Yeah, I mean, listen, my dad has changed so much, especially since he walked into the Twitch office. I swear to God, the day my dad walked around those nice-ass Twitch offices and saw, like, the free drinks and the free, the free meals and my nice fucking setup, my nice computer, and, it's all glossy and nice. Once he saw there was money in it and, like, I wasn't just making up gaming this whole time, for 20 years, he thought I was making up that gaming. Like, it was a real. He got choked up a little. He definitely it was a real moment for him. It's been different ever since, to be honest. When I was 10, I was screaming over COD, and I woke my older brother up, and he punched me so hard it still hurts. This was last week. Yeah, bro's 12 now. That's funny. I used to scream at my younger sister as she took player 1 on the Wii. Many fights she gave up on gaming for. This is why we don't have women in gaming. This is why gaming is so sexist, bro. It's because people like you screaming about player 1 on the Wii. She gave it up for 10 years. My older brother kicked the shit out of my face because I accidentally got player 1. Was player 1 a big deal? I don't even remember. Like, I never thought it was player 1. Player 1 was a big deal. Player 1 was red and cool. Dude, everyone's saying, holy shit. Player 1. Alright, I get it. No, I get it. Now, I get with the controllers. Now, understand, I get it with the controllers because You know, especially when you'd go to someone's house and they'd have 2 good controllers and then the fucking dog-chewed Mad Cats. Yeah, the Mad Cats. Everyone knows that. That's fucked up. Nobody ever wants to fucking... I remember I had this friend named Patrick. I would go to his house a lot, and he only had 2 controllers. And the one that I would get literally had like a nub. Like it was the dog had fucking... It was like, it hurt your finger. And he would make me play that fucking wrestling game. This is like when I first moved to a new area and I needed a friend. Cause like, to be honest, bro, this guy was not that fun to hang out with. I needed a friend, bro. I needed a W. We had just moved. I moved every couple of years, and like, especially when I moved to a new area, you just gotta take. It was like WWE Superstar, something like yeah, it was like some WWE game for GameCube, and he loved wrestling, and I didn't give a shit about it. And he would make me play that with a shit controller, and he would just fucking, you know. My younger brother snapped his brand new DSi in half the day after Christmas because he was raging at New Super Mario Brothers. That's fucking crazy. Your parents must have been furious, bro. To get a Christmas gift, that's a very nice Christmas gift. He's a CEO now. That is demon child behavior. That's crazy. I remember, this is a bad story, but I've always been a bit of a grinder, and I've always been the guy that, like, if I lose, I'll be like, play me again. You know, I don't care about losing. I just want to keep playing and then till I get good. And I remember Ari, when we were like flirting. You know, we weren't even dating. I think we were just flirting. We were on like I think it was a road trip with friends. We were gonna go camping or something, and we were in the back seat, and we were playing. I think it was New Super Mario Brothers. Like we had 2 DSs, and we were playing the multiplayer head to head. And when I lost, I was like, "Let's go again," because she played the game a lot. I didn't play very much, and I kept playing. I kept redoing it. We kept fighting until I won. And then once I won, I was like, let's play again, because I kept winning. The guy was like, fuck this. I applied the grind in real time. We're married now, so that is Riz. All right, she could see that I was determined. I just did this to a girl with Mario Kart 8, which I had never played. Yeah. I'm not necessarily using it as advice, but it did work out for me. Let me get rid of this. I could never tolerate my younger siblings and cousins being bad at games. You can't tolerate it? Why? Why? What? I had a friend that was always my rival in Smash Bros. Melee. He played Fox. It was a lot of fun, and we'd have incredible fights. But we're not friends anymore because it turns out his Fox position was to do something weird. You got rid of your friend because he's a furry? What a hater, bro. Furries live among us. Sus. Bro, that's hater shit. You don't have to be a furry. I don't necessarily encourage it. Well, it's not a reason to abandon a friendship. We've had many great games. Yeah, I guess it could be more. It could be more than a furry. Yeah, it could be bestiality. I don't get into it. All right, it could be weird. If he's out there fucking foxes, that's a problem, but... every single game night. I'm sorry. You said every single game night my sisters and I play Mario Kart. I always win, no remorse. I mean, I think throwing is not good, so I give you credit there. But, like, change the game or something, bro. You shouldn't... That's not... this happens so often with board games. I fucking hate it. People that only suggest board games they know they're gonna win at. The classic vibe of a person that teaches everyone a board game and then wins is the worst. It's the worst vibe. It's the worst energy and vibe. You should just never try to avoid that whenever possible. I've never lost to my daughter in anything. I don't plan on it. That's good. That's good. That's powerful. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The second you lose, that's when you've lost her respect. All right. The second you lose even one game, you have, a parent's job is to constantly beat down their kids, like Succession style. If this motherfucker, damn, you're gonna watch that one more time, I don't need damage. I get into the fucking bed. Stop! Stop! You spammed it 400 fucking times! No! I'm literally looking at the chat and picking messages out. You think I'm not seeing your message? I saw it, bro. I saw it. You're spamming it 400 fucking times like I didn't see it. I saw it. We all saw it. All right? Not really a video game story, but when I was 8, my brother was 12. He had a small dirt pelted him with bullets when he drove by. One day he fell on his bike and ate it at a truck. What an asshole. That is like a classic, like, I mean, that's fine. That's kids, bro. That's kids. That happens. Also, you're younger brother, so you'll never get in trouble. If you're the younger brother, you'll just, there's nothing, you're immune. You have, like, fucking diplomatic immunity. There's nothing you can do. You can't, especially physical violence-wise. There's nothing you can do to your older brother that you'll get in trouble for. You're safe. My little brother kicked me in the shins one time. Hurt so, he must have got the right angle because it killed. Like it really fucking hurt, and he got in very trouble. And it was so it was completely off the hook. You're making me feel bad as a little bro today. That's what big brothers should do. Collectively. If you're a big brother in chat, rise up, dude. Nobody knows it. It's a hard job. It's a hard job, dude.